Hey all, Allie Cooking here, your host of Road Trippin with RJ and Channing, and I'm thinking it's time we switch things up because, let's be honest, RJ, he could talk for days, weeks, months, years. You get the point. Am I right? He knows I'm right. In fact, if you know anything about RJ, he'll be the first to admit he does talk a lot, but hey, God love him. The guy's hilarious. Give credit where credit's due, right? And then there's Channing, who you've all grown to love. I think I like to refer to him as the jelly to that amazing PB&J, or the glue that keeps us all simply together. The one and only who is not afraid to say whatever comes to his mind, even if he really isn't sure where his mind is going to lead him. That rawness, we love it, right? Too many almond butters, anyone? If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out episode 3. But here's the deal. Their lips are sealed because what's better than a little overtime action? So for the next 5 minutes, I'm taking over. I'm going to throw out a handful of quick hitters, as I like to call them, for Kyle Korver to see if we can get to know White Thunder, or shall I say LaFlamaBlanco, himself a little more. But don't worry, because I am the middle child, as you know from episode 4 with K-Love. I'm the peacemaker of the bunch, so I'll bring back in the world's greatest talker and grape jelly glue master himself to finish things off, or shall I keep it real? Crack some more jokes for you guys? Deal? I think so. Here we go.
What word comes to mind now?
White.
Oh, God.
Orange juice versus apple juice.
We'll get back to that one. Black History Month. Oh, man.
Orange juice or apple juice?
Milk.
Leche.
Yeah. Milk. Yeah.
Orange juice or apple
Orange juice.
juice? Red or white wine?
Red.
Why did you say
Would
white?
you...
Just keep saying
You
white.
guys are not going to allow him to play.
No, if he has 5 minutes, we can laugh for 30 seconds.
Are you more prone to sing in the shower or a car?
Car.
SUV or car?
SUV.
Are you a lover or a fighter?
Lover.
Oh, you go, which is why you're going to Philly for your all-star break.
Brotherly lover.
Brotherly lover.
Your go-to karaoke song?
Anything Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Number 1 guilty pleasure.
Candy Crush.
Besides Cleveland, of course. Your favorite NBA city?
Philadelphia.
Comedy or horror?
Say it again?
Comedy or horror?
Oh, comedy.
On a vacation, are you a sit-around guy or explorer guy?
Sit around.
Pool or ocean?
Gosh, you can't have opinions. Just let
It's
them
our
make
job
decisions.
to move
Oh,
around.
as you guys sit here at Black History Month. Okay.
Yeah.
Pool or ocean?
Ocean.
Name the NBA cities for which you've played for. Backwards.
Backwards. Cleveland, Atlanta, Chicago, Utah, Philly.
Well done.
Well done.
There you go.
There you go.
How much time we got?
How great. Have you seen the Chili Peppers in concert?
No.
They're amazing.
Amazing.
Dude. They're
210.
210.
Hey,
310.
they're impressed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a big concert guy. Like, I love going to concerts.
Yeah.
Anybody. Bruno Mars. I've seen Bruce Springsteen. U2. Really hot, Red Hot Chili. I've seen Jay-Z and Eminem. I've seen, like, I just try and see, like, across the
Everything.
board. Anything.
Yeah.
Anybody that people say is really, really
Yeah.
good. Chili Peppers put on a damn show.
They bring it.
Oh, Flea.
It's rotten.
Flea bounces
Energy.
around.
Yeah.
Oh,
How old are they now?
they're old, but they have
still
a
doing it.
lot. I saw them in LA at Nokia Theater, the Nokia Theater. So it was like probably like
I saw them in Boston in 80-something.
yeah, they're just amazing.
Yeah.
That was like my one like weird NBA moment, right? Like you ever have those moments where like you run into somebody and they know who you are, but you're kind of shocked. Anyways, we're playing in Houston. I get off the elevator, and you know the Red Hot Chili Peppers, big Laker fans. Flea's a big Laker fan. Comes around the corner, and I'm like, come around the corner with his wife, and I'm like, Flea, right? You know, you just kind of say it out loud, like,
Yeah.
oh shit, Flea. And he was like, hey Richard, what's going on? And you're like, what the?
Yeah.
It's like
He like
Like
peed
you-
a little.
It's the first time I met Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, right? You knew he knew your name, and it freaked
Oh
you
my
out.
gosh. I was
Freaked you out.
He knows
What's my name? Stop. And I was like, oh. And he was like, I was like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, we just had a concert. They were playing at because we stayed at the Four Seasons. They were playing at the what is it? The Honda Center? Is that where we play in Houston? But it was just What Toyota Center.
Oh, wow.
And it was like Honda, Toyota is one of those. But you're sitting there and you're like, he came around the corner. And I was like, oh, Flea. And he was like, hey, what's going on, Richard? And I'm telling you, like, that to me was just like a moment. I was just like
tingly in his groin.
Oh, I was real. Too. He was a little guy. And then I think one of the other guys came across. I forgot who the other guy was. It wasn't
Alfred Garfunkel?
Yeah, that's who it was. It was Art Garfunkel. But he came around and they're cracking jokes because he the crowd was booing him because he had like his Laker jersey on and still but it was just those moments where you get to meet someone that you're a fan of and then you're kind of like freaked out by it. But I'm glad you had the Michael Jordan moment too.
I watched it when you saw Michael Jordan on the court for the first time.
You played against him.
I didn't play against him.
You didn't?
I never got to play against him. No.
Damn.
I missed the Wizards by 1 year, I think.
Wait, were you in LeBron's draft?
Yeah, I was 50 picks after LeBron.
Yeah, you were in Iowa somewhere, just like
shooting in his barn.
Yeah, shooting in your barn, like just waiting for a call up.
Kyle, is there anything that you want to let our listeners know about you? Do you have a foundation? Do you have anything that you like to
I
Leave
do,
the curtain
but
alone,
we don't
Allie.
need to talk about that, though. It's okay.
No, this is the whole point of the thing.
That's the whole point of the overtime.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Tristan talked about.
He's like, no, I don't.
He's like, I
don't support children's cancer. Nothing.
Yeah, we have
nothing that I care about.
that we do a bunch of stuff with, but
What is it?
Socks.
yeah, we did a sock drive this year. We raised like 20,000 pairs of socks
Yeah.
for the
Oh, that's
altar. And,
What's your website?
We don't have one.
Well,
Took it down.
Well, you took it down
Because there's a lot of Atlanta
I
stuff
feel
on
like
there.
there's some bit of tension going around here about this.
No, we've had a ton of projects, and it's all a bit scattered at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But we do a thing in Philly. Actually,
Right.
we do this mission.
Philly keeps
for-
Throwing
coming out.
cheesesteaks?
Yeah, deliver cheesecakes every day. No, we last 13 years we worked with a bunch of kids in the neighborhood in Philadelphia.
You're a good man.
It's all about the kids.
It's good.
What neighborhood, though? Was it the white neighborhood?
Oh my God! It's Black History Month, Jenny. Come on, sorry. Come on.
And on that note.
And on that note.
Kyle, thanks for joining us. We
Hey,
appreciated
thanks for
you.
having me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kyle.
And we're
Good
done.
job, guys.
Thanks,
Happy
buddy.
because you're a Lover Day. Happy Lover's Day to you.
Lover's Day.
Fine
Yeah,
people.
happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
That's tomorrow, isn't it?
It
Is
is
it?
tomorrow.
Oh, thank
man.
God. I was about to be in trouble.
Yeah.
I said nothing. Said and sent nothing.
It's tomorrow.
All
Well,
right.
there you have it. For
Yeah.
Kyle being in the city of brotherly love over All-Star break. We wish you well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. White Eagle checks
For
out.
tuning Fry, Richard Jefferson. Kyle Korver, I'm your host.
See ya.
All right.